Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is D and you're now tuned into New Touch Auto. In this video, I'll be showing you how to remove the door handles from your Ford Explorer. This is a 2023 model. The 2018s on up to now have the same process. Let's get right into it. Throughout this video, I'll show you all the tools needed to complete this process. Start here by removing two panels. You will need to remove this panel right behind the handle and the control panel here. Now when you remove the control panel, you want to start on this end, work your way up to here, and once you feel it loose, slide it back that way and it'll slide out properly. Then you'll have to disconnect your electrical accessories. Here, you want to go ahead and remove the panel. You can start back in this area here, and what I'll be using is a plastic trim tool. When you remove it, on the back side, you have two pins here. Once you release all the fastenings, you want to slide it back and out. The electrical accessory, there's a push pin right here. Push it down and you slide it out. Right behind this panel, you have a 7mm screw. Right behind this panel, you will have a 10mm screw. You will need to remove the two 7mm screws that are located directly underneath. Here's the location for the two 7mm screws. You have one there, and the other one is adjacent to that one. Once you've removed all the outer screws, you want to go ahead and pry open the door panel. You can start on either side, but your clips are located in this area here. So you would need to pry your way all the way around. And once we pry our way around, you'll hear the snaps. Don't be alarmed, that's normal. Once everything snaps apart, you can go ahead and lift up on your door panel and pull it out of the way. But before you remove it, you will have to release all of the electrical accessories on the backside, including the handle piece. I begin with my plastic trim tool. I slide in and I find an opening. Once your door panel is released from all the clips, you take your door panel and you lift it up. On the back side, there's 4 electrical accessories connected. And then you have this connection here. Then you have the handles connection on the back side as well. And once you remove your door panel, you want to check on the back side and make sure that the clips are still intact. Now the total clips that the door panel has is 5. They're located here, 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 and here. That clip is absent, so you don't have to worry about that one. Now on the back side of the door panel, the electrical accessories and everything else is pretty much all push pins. Everything except this one right here, which is the lock. You want to take this one and you can squeeze down on these clips here on both sides and it'll release. When you get down to the door panel, this is where the handle is. You can push down on this top side and it'll release. Everything else, push pins, push down on the top side of them and they'll release as well. Next step will be to release the window from its regulator. So we're going to go ahead and start here by removing the 2 tape covers that's here and that's located here. That way we can roll the window down. We'll have to locate where the release switches are, push them in, release the window from its regulator, pull the window up, And once we pull that window up, I have blue painter's tape that's located here, here, and here. That'll be to hold the window in place once I release it. After you remove your tape, you got to roll your window down, and then you'll locate it where the release switches are. In order to roll the window down, you can go ahead and attach your electrical accessory here back to the control panel. And once you remove your two covers here and here, you want to look inside, and you'll notice after you reconnect your electrical accessories, start your vehicle, you go ahead and maneuver the window from here. And you want to roll it down until you see that release switch will line up on both sides, and that is the way it looks. You want to go ahead and take something similar to what I have here, which is a Phillips head, or you can use a flathead. You take it inside, you poke right inside of that hole, push it in, pull up on your window, and you will keep that side up, do this side, and then you'll push that in, and you should be able to release the window from its regulator. So once you release your window, you can go ahead and secure it with some painter's tape. And after you do that, cut your vehicle off. You can go ahead and disconnect your electrical accessory here. Our next step will be to unfasten the 12 white bolt screws that are located here all the way around the panel. Now you won't be removing those. You'll be simply loosening them up, and you'll turn them counterclockwise until they won't turn again. Now you have arrows on there. And what you want to do is hand do it. You don't want to use any electrical accessory to do it. So we're going to use a 13mm socket. Go ahead and twist them until they stop. And you're going to do that for all 12. You're going to twist it until it stops. Our next step will be to remove the two yellow covers that are located here and here. Right behind those covers is the regulator screws, and there are 2 in total. So after you remove the 2 yellow covers, you want to take a 10mm socket and go ahead and release the 2 screws behind this panel. And so what I did, I wanted to free up the 2 bolts by hand and then release it with the electrical. The next step will be to pry away the panel. Now once you release the panel, you're going to start at the bottom, and then you're going to slide the panel down to release it from the hooks of the regulator. Now, once you release your panel, you want to go inside and release the electrical accessory that's behind the door panel. And it's located right there. Now, to release your electrical accessory, you want to push down on that tab right there and then pull it out. So next step will be to go ahead and remove the rubber grommet that's located here. Behind that rubber grommet, you'll notice that there's a top side screw that's located here. So you want to take some type of extender, get inside it, immediately stop twisting and go ahead and remove your door handle. You want to take it out, slide it this way, bring it out, and you've now completed the process. So our next step is to loosen the white bolts here, and there are a total of 11 of them. We're only going to loosen them, not going to try to remove them. And remember, twist until you can't twist it anymore, and that'll be your stopping point. Go ahead and peel back the tape covers here and here. So next we'll do the same thing we did for the front window. We'll let down the window until we see those pressure points to release the window from its regulator. So we're gonna go ahead and start the vehicle and adjust the settings. And once we do so, slide our window up, and then we'll secure it with painter's tape. So the window is now secured. I have painter's tape and I have a piece of the wrap. This wrap is very strong, so I use that as extra security. Now you don't want to use different type of tape. Painter's tape is the best to use, the blue one. This right here is not gonna hold it. It's gonna somehow find its way to loosen up. It's not strong enough. So our next step is to remove the cover. You don't have to worry about a regulator screw. This cover doesn't contain the screw. So once we loosen these up, we can go ahead and pull apart the panel and we can get to our door handle. Once you remove that, you'll need to go inside and disconnect the electrical accessory on the back side of your handle. Now we'll go ahead and remove our rubber grommet that's located here. So inside of this hole, you have a 5mm Torx screw. What we'll do is pull the handle out. We'll twist counterclockwise until we feel the door release. Once that door handle releases from the door, then we'll know to stop twisting and leave our setting in place to where when it's time to adjust this door and put this door handle back, we won't have to do any adjustments. It release, I stop twisting, and that's it. Now we slide our door handle out. And there's your handle. So when it comes down to reinstalling your door handle, you want to go ahead and insert it into your slot. And you want to pretty much be real careful on this one. Before you start twisting, you want to go ahead and push your handle inward. Once you push it inward, you should feel it gravitate and hook on into the latch. If you don't be successful on your attempt of reinstalling it, you would have to go inside the door, go on the back side, and there's a lever that moves back and forth that hooks on to this handle. You would have to press that forward, twist this here until it stops into the place of the setting, and then you will have to reinstall it in that manner. All right, you're gonna twist counterclockwise. Once you twist counterclockwise, you push it in and you'll feel it fall into place. Then you wanna go clockwise. Once you go clockwise, you'll notice that it'll snap into place. You can go ahead and tighten it down. When you feel it pulling back, you can go ahead and connect your electrical, put everything back into the door, button everything back up. And that concludes the end of the video. I appreciate y'all for sticking it out. Hopefully you learned something. You can learn more about your vehicle. We have more videos uploaded. We have how to remove your tail lights, how to remove your side mirror, and how to remove your door panel. We will be finishing up this vinyl wrap on this vehicle, so if you want to be notified, hit that subscribe button. All the videos will be uploaded, and you'll see the finishing touch to this vinyl wrap. Thank you, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.